So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. So it's away we go then. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's been slipped through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Zico. Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the corner. Uzbekistan with the corner, there first. Tries a shot! Corner number 2 then. Thuram clears it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Timber. Can he latch on to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a throw-in. And it's Cruyff. And he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Pullet is standing over this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Still goalless. He is through here! And he was quick to react. And he's gone looking for safety. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Cruyff. Vitinha, who is rarely short on confidence. Vieira. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Yamal. Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he plays one through. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. Bale picks it up out wide. Driven in. Howson getting this one clear. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Hullet. And it's Vitinha. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Vitinha. It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. And that is masterful defending.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cruyff. Edmilson. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that's a dangerous... And he shoots! And again! He's delivered all right! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. And that is indeed the final act. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Italy go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Pelé. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now the breakaway. Mohamed Salah. Searching pass he's played there. Incoming to... Oh, great leap! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's going wide left.
The attendance
Yamal.
for this match was 96,026.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Zico. Timber. He's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Mohamed Salah certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gently done. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Uzbekistan are looking to go forward now. It's a promising position. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well cleared. And here's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Italy, number 20, Yamal. Number 8, Pele. Number 4, Pepe. Number 17, Vitinha. Coming on the field, number 22.
Gullit
Neymar.
being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion,
Number
Peter,
6,
they're going to really test the referee's
Number
patience from here.
16, Rodri. Substitutions taking
Whatever he
place.
had in mind, that was not it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ambitious ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice control. No, he's not getting past him there. And he can thump it away. Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Howson. Howson has got himself a free kick. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Uzbekistan get their fourth corner. Mohamed Salah! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Gullit. And this is Eto'o. He's got away. And he's managed to get rid. Italy have it back and can go again. A probing pass. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. O'Reilly did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Stood up well to him there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, a delicate chip through. Pelé finding himself in space. And they've got a throw. Oh, Red, nice interception. And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Pullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Inzaghi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zico. And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Salah. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, super ball! So no chances falling either way for the time being. Timber. And here's Cruyff. Zico. And he's got away from him. And he shoots! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. And here's Bale.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Inzaghi. Zico.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Hullet. Lovely bit of... And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's going for goal! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Vitinha is there, and he can pick it up. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. Goes for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Del Piero. Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Zico. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. O'Reilly gets over and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. Now it's Zico. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Timber spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Now it's Bale. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's well positioned here. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mohamed Salah and the through ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Italy
for
currently
information
behind
provided
by
the
1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Uzbekistan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Inzaghi. And he's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Gently done. Vitinha. Thuram clears it away. And a chance! It's in! Italy are back in business! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Italy leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Goes for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Yamal. Bullets being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. A probing pass. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Vitinha. It's a searching pass. Oh, super find. And this is Del Piero. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. O'Reilly with the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Timber. Nicely weighted ball. Bale picks it up out wide. Now the cross. Chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. And here's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Filippo Inzaghi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution for Uzbekistan.
It's their second corner of the game.
Zico. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 13, Gullit. Number 23,
Tries to get it clear.
Pele. Substitution in progress.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cruyff. Oh, now he can... Chance for a shot! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Uzbekistan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So again, we have parity.
Uzbekistan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Nicked it back promptly. Bale. Nice looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Pullet tries to clear.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Pele is flagged offside. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Rodri. Pele with the cross. And that should get the job done. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.